All right. Hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing very, very well. Happy Saturday to you. I am going to have a nice cup of chamomile tea. I'm pouring it right now. It has a lovely smell, kind of peppermint. Cheers. You. Here we are. This is number 4. Or actually, it's number 5. We started on April 23rd that weekend with the same webinar, the 23rd and 24th. And then the next week we had part 1, then part 2, part 3, and here we are with part 4. So thank you so much for signing up. I'm really happy to be with you here tonight to continue talking about my 3-step Answer++ Nonstop speaking method. Tonight, we're going to be working with my blog and how you can use this to study on your own the Answer++ method that I have created. And what I want to do to start tonight is check in and say hello, see who's here on the webinar. And I'm going to bring that up when I can find it. Oh, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It's really, really lovely to see you all in the chat. And hello to everyone who is not in the chat and who is just watching and sitting back and relaxing and enjoying. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to share my screen, and then I'm going to continue. Let's see. And I'm going to make sure that I stay in the broadcast. Sometimes I end it too early. There we go. All right, start screen share. Okay, so the first thing that I want to address with you tonight is confidence. What does this word mean to you? Also, these sentences, he's confident, she has so much confidence. And you can see down here what I think about this, that most people think that confidence is a big ego. Confident people are not kind. Confident people think they are superior. My style and my teaching is for you to have confidence. Confidence in your English conversation ability. Without confidence, you are going to continue to feel, oh, my English. Oh, no. Oh, I want to speak English. Confidence is a very quiet, beautiful, natural feeling. In fact, I posted on my Facebook page a picture of a cat sitting on a fence. And the cat is just looking there confidently, quiet. It's not a big ego. It's not a superior thing. Confidence it's a very simple definition. And I have confidence that I'm going to be able to get this up. Yay, confidence, woohoo! So confidence is just a feeling and a faith that you can do something, that you can rely on someone. And the most important person to rely on is you. It is you. When you can rely on yourself, when you can have faith in yourself about your English speaking ability, that is when you can relax and enjoy communicating. And at a very, very simple level, confidence is just exchanging your ideas and opinions. It has nothing to do with being a superstar. Confidence is just being able to quietly and happily and joyfully and noisily speak English and communicate with people. I think the testing, or perhaps the testing situation in Japan, creates no confidence and creates always a fear of failure and not being perfect. And confidence is built and maintained by learning and through experience. So people who do everyday things have confidence. And I think you have confidence speaking Japanese, and that is through learning and through experience, just like anything. Now, I think what is really crucial is confidence a guarantee of perfection? No, 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 not possible. So smile and be happy and make mistakes because that means you're trying. And I'll be sending you this PDF in the follow-up email when this is finished. So I just wanted to start today by talking about confidence and how important confidence is for anything that you do. Cooking, doing laundry, washing your clothes, taking the train, taking a trip on an airplane, talking to your husband, talking to your wife. It takes confidence to do these things. And so that is the first thing I wanted to talk about, was confidence and how you can build your confidence on your own or studying with people. Just start with the basic answer plus plus, get into the habit of answer plus plus, use your mind map, make that mind map, it's your map, and then practice your 30-second, 1 minute or 10-minute nonstop speaking using that mind map. It's not remembering, it's not memorizing. And that is, I think, the key point. So we started here with our worksheet, and I just wanted to touch base with you that this is just the very beginning. So let's go now to the blog. And let me just see. Hello, how's everybody doing? Great, excellent. Oh, thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. And let's go here. We don't want to go there. Where am I going? Here we are. Okay. So what I do is I start on Mondays. And on Mondays, and this is free training. And every week, if you have time, you can do this. There are the 5 ways to say something. And happily flabbergasted, my father told me a great story about being happily flabbergasted. And hopefully I can share that with you, or I'll share it on the show next week, the live radio show. So we work with the 5 ways to say it. I want to really push you to understand there are a million ways to say the same thing. One way, I always see Japanese learners struggling, fighting to remember that one way. How do you say that? How do you say that? How do you say that? And that really constricts you. And I just want to show you, when you're struggling to find, oh, how do you say that? How do you say that? What's the way to say that? I can't remember. And then you're changing the Japanese to the English. I just want you to know that when you can understand that there are many ways to say the same thing, it will make speaking much easier for you. Sometimes I'll be speaking with a Japanese English speaker, and they'll stop and they'll be saying, how do you say that? How do you say that? And I'll say, have. And they go, oh, yes, have. It's that simple. Sometimes the word is have or get or got. But the speaker is struggling to find a word like attained, and attained is not necessary. Now, attained means got, or had or have. So keep it simple. Keep it simple. And find on YouTube, there are many English teachers. 5 is the magic number. There are many teachers who have 5 ways to say it. So if you can, just on a weekly basis, even yourself, if you're on the train and you look at the window and you see a delicious, you see someone eating an ice cream walking. Ooh, that ice cream looks delicious. What's another way? Oh, that ice cream looks good. What's another way? Oh, I want that ice cream. And, oh, I want that ice cream equals that looks delicious. Yes. So you can practice while you're walking around, and you can look at something and you can say, how would I say that 5 ways? And that's how you'll start building your confidence about being able to express yourself and speak. Because when you think, oh gosh, I have to remember so much vocabulary, I have to remember so much grammar, oh, how am I going to remember it all? How am I ever going to speak English? There's too much to remember. Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. If that's how you're speaking English, if that's how you're learning English, there's too much to remember. And one of the difficulties is you live in Japan. Now, if you're not in Japan, excuse me. So this message is for the Japanese learners who live in Japan. But if you're in Japan, one of the difficulties is you don't have English every day coming into you, coming at you. Now, you may listen to some radio programs like NHK, Radio Eikaiwa, which is a great show, and I love it. But one of the things you need to pay attention to is that part of your listening needs to be English only. Because if you're always having Japanese and English, which is great for studying, your brain shuts off when the English comes, because your brain is very smart. Your brain knows the Japanese is coming, so you don't have to pay attention. Your brain goes, oh, English. Oh, there's the Japanese. Oh, English. Oh, there's the Japanese. So you may wonder, why can't I remember? Why I listen to Radio Eikaiwa 3 times a day. Why can't I remember? Well, it's because your brain wants the easy route. But like I said, that studying is very important and it's great, but you also need to find some English-only studying. Okay, I'm going to go back to screen sharing. Am I doing it? Let's see, here we go. All right. Okay, screen sharing. All right, excellent. So I'm going to put this down. All right, so here you've got your 5 ways to say it and the video. Now the video is in English only, so you can listen to the video as many times as you want and catch what I'm saying. And then it's always down here, so you can read along with the video. These are just little ways that you can study on your own. And I have a worksheet that you can try, and if you click on this, it will take you to the page. And you can print this. Or if you have a program that you can edit in, you can oftentimes use Adobe or some other thing, and you can write in here. Or use your notebook. Your notebook is fine too. So I did my 3 examples that you can see, happily flabbergasted. And these are my 3 examples. Upgraded to business class, my little cat, Isabel, and then Aerosmith in the pits. And this is what I'm going to be using for my mind map. So Wednesday is part 1. Excuse me, Monday is part 1. And it's the Answer Plus Plus Basics. And you can always come here, find some examples. And if you have a teacher on Skype, or if you have a teacher in a classroom, you can always work with your teacher on these to find any meanings, and you can have your teacher help you to find what you want to say. So there are many ways for you to study, or you can study with friends too. Then the next thing is the mind mapping, which is step 2. So I took my happily flabbergasted and I made it into a mind map. Business class, got to the gate, ding ding, 3-course meals, flatbed funded. I'm going to tell everyone, business class is very exciting. And I was completely flabbergasted. I was happily stunned. I was shocked. I got to the gate and it went ding, ding, ding. And it was August. It was Delta Airlines, an American carrier. So they had too many people on the flight. And so I was chosen to go up to the business class. Aerosmith is a band, an American band. I was going to my seat and I was chosen to stand in the pit right next to the stage. My little cat, Isabel, was left on my box. I was very happy. Joy was her sister. She died. Poor little Joy. But yeah, she was in a box on my door. So you can see how I used my part 1 as a start and then went to my part 2 to make my mind map. And your mind map, as I've shown you before, is on Coggle-it. And this is a very, very easy way to make a mind map. So for those of you just joining us, you just put your branches here, here, and you type, and you can make as many branches as you want. It's just very cool. I love this. Yeah. And this is how you're organizing what to say for your 30-second speaking. So that's Coggle. And you can save it this way. Oh, share this Coggle. Yeah. So it's great. I wanted to save it. So we've gone through part 1, which you start with the Answer Plus Plus Basics, and then went to part 2, and I showed you here how you can make a mind map. And I'll be sending you all this information also. Oh, great. Hi, everybody. It's very nice to see you. Thank you again for being here. All right, now, the second part is the Answer Plus Plus Saturday. And this is 30-second nonstop speaking practice. So you take your mind map and you record yourself speaking. And I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to use Audacity. This is a recording software I use when I send demos to agents or I send recordings to the United States. And then I also am going to use the online timer. which I think is back here. There it is. Yay! A very simple, you can use a timer that's on your watch or anything if you want to. So here I am, and I've clicked this. This is on 30 seconds. I start with record, and there we go. I'm recording. Fabulous. I put that down here. Set and start. I was happily flabbergasted. In August, I flew business class. I got to the gate and it went ding, ding, ding. Business class, you have 3-course meals. There's a flatbed and fun desserts. I was also happily flabbergasted with Isabel, my little cat. She was teeny tiny and she was in a box on my doorstep. It was very tough for her because she was sick. Oops, okay. And number two, oops. And now number 2. I was happily flabbergasted. I got to the gate and I was business class going to the United States. It went ding ding, and business class has 3-course meals, a flatbed, and fun desserts. Also, Isabel, my little cat, her sister was Joy, and she had pneumonia and she died. But Isabel was teeny tiny in a box. She's so tough, and the other cats accepted her. So it was very happy for me. Okay, and number 3. In August, I got business class. I got to the gate and it went ding ding. I had 3-course meals. There was a flatbed and the desserts were amazing. Isabel is my little cat. Well, she's not little. She's 4 now. She was in a box on my doorstep and she was teeny tiny, very tough. And she sits with me and the other cats accepted her. Her sister died of pneumonia. I went to Aerosmith and I was in the pit. I admire Steve Tyler. Okay, so that's how, and I'll stop this. And there we go. I'm recording. This is a way that you have to check yourself. Let's see if I started here. I was happily, yeah. Checking yourself and listening to yourself is really, really important. And you can save audios of yourself. Let's see, happily flabbergasted. Now this is this is easy for me because I do recording and narrating all the time. But there are other ways to record yourself. You know, your smartphone has a way to do that. But keeping records of how you sound, it's important because that way you'll be able to hear your progress. And that is a very important thing to do. So there we go. I was happily flabbergasted. I was happily flabbergasted. I flew business class. I got to the gate and it went ding, ding, ding. Yeah. And like your voice. If you're like, oh, I don't want to hear myself. Oh, I don't like how I sound. Well, I'm going to tell you, it's really important. It's really important that you learn to like your voice, or at least appreciate that you have a voice and can talk. And that is the voice that people are going to be listening to. So hearing yourself, recording yourself, getting feedback, and you'll say, oh, okay, I hear how I can do this differently. I hear I'm going or I'm not very clear, my mouth is too small. That is one way, and it's a good way for you to understand how your English is going. And remember, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, it takes practice. building practice. And it only takes, let me see, how long is this video? I was happily flabbergasted. It is 1 minute and 46 seconds. That's all. It took me 1 minute and 46 seconds to make that audio. A lot of times people think, I don't have time. I don't have time. You have time. All you have to do is get your phone or get whatever you have. This is my dinosaur phone. I have not yet joined the modern world. This has, though, it's got the tool on it has an alarm and a stopwatch, a countdown timer. So all I have to do, there's 30 seconds. I know it's backwards. There's 30 seconds. Anywhere, anytime, you can start recording yourself and start doing nonstop speaking. And this is going to help you build your confidence so that when you are in conversations with people, you'll start feeling confident about speaking instead of just yes, no, the park. You'll be able to give nice, information-filled answers, and that is really important. So, oh, I was like, what's that? My buzzer went off. I didn't turn it off. That's excellent. I love that. All right, great. So let me go back here, and I'm going to screen share again, just kind of touching base here. And I'll be checking also if you have any questions so I can help you with any of those. I'm going to put that down here. Oh, hi. Hi, Nobukazu. I see we've got that. Great. All right, excellent. So it's great. I'll be putting up that, that recording is going, oh, okay. This is my old blog. This is in 2015, 2014, 2013, 2012, I had a different style of blog. And it had on Saturday, there were 3 responses that you could give. And this topic was about holding your horses, impatient, can't stand waiting. And there were 3 sentences. And the topic was about Dewey the Library Cat. This is a very good book. I just love this little cat. It's so cute. Dewey. Oh, I love Dewey. I think Dewey was very popular in Japan too. So there was a short conversation, and you can go back to these. You can find them here for Answer Plus Plus Saturday. And if you just put in here, Answer Plus, excuse me. Yeah, Answer. Oh, there it is. Mine's in there. If you put Answer Plus Plus Saturday in there and you search on that, all of the Answer Plus Plus Saturdays will come up, and you'll be able to find that style of blog. There are 36 pages. So let me go back to Dewey. Dewey. We love Dewey. And so this was one way, just kind of a fun way to see how these worked in a short dialogue. That was a good movie. I liked that movie. Yes, and then I will be putting up, actually I can do it now. This is great because I've got this. This is my web. This is my blog here. And I'll add this file. Oh, let's just drop it here. Great. So thank you. I was able to get my blog done here while we were talking, and this will be ready for all of you to listen to. And I'm going to save that draft. So the Answer Plus Plus Saturday is now done for today. I have to check how long this was again.
I was happily flabbergasted. In August, business class, you have free group business class.
iTunes.
I got to the gate and it went ding, ding,
1:46. 1 minute and 46 seconds. And also, this is great listening practice for you. This is a great listening practice, and we'll just publish that. So it's all set. So you can go back and listen to that tonight or tomorrow so that you've got the 3 steps there. There we go. All right. So that's all set. So again, we work with step 1 with the blog. And you start with your Answer Plus Plus basics. Then you go to step 2, where you work with doing your mind map. And you can see the information here. Now, this is where, I don't know why that's not there. Oh, I'm in the editing mode, I guess. Okay. And there it is again. And then we had Saturday, where you've got the listen.
I was happily flabbergasted. In August.
So that's another English-only listening that you can do also. And it's got all of the components on there. There's the countdown timer is on there. And that works great. You can just click right on that as a resource. And you can see that this is everything on Saturday is there. Yeah. And then the old blogs is just another way. I changed my blog format in January. So that is how to use the blog for your studies. And I should probably just get to my blog. I'm in the editing mode. Now, let's see here. Here we go, going to the blog. Also on, well, I don't know why it's doing that. On Thursdays, I have the radio show, and you can call into this radio show, or you can write a question in the question box. This is how you call in. It's very, very easy if you watch this video. And it's 30 minutes. It's only 30 minutes, and it's English only. And there is also a box that you can write questions at. So you can just listen, or you can write a question or comment, or you can call in with Skype, and it's free. And this is how you do that. So again, we have the radio show, and Monday is the blog for Answer Plus Plus, 5 ways to say it. And then Wednesday is the mind mapping. And Saturday is your nonstop speaking. This study you can do at home, on the train, at a coffee shop, anytime, anywhere. And I think what's really important is when you are doing this kind of a study, it's all from your experience, your opinion, your ideas, your thinking. It's not a book. So there's no book where you're memorizing and remembering a dialogue. There's no vocabulary. You can check your dictionary. Of course, Google is your best friend. So if there's something you want to say, but you're not sure how to say it, hey, you're doing conversation preparation. Check Google. check a dictionary, because this is your conversation preparation time. This is how you are preparing for your conversations, which is fabulous. It's great. And that's what's important, because for you to be a great conversationalist and to have confidence, you need to know how to talk about you, your ideas, your opinions, your experiences. And that's the key focus preparation that is important for becoming a great conversationalist. And the more you learn how to talk about your stories, the better your listening will become to hear other people's stories. Because you've studied this, it's inside of you. When you hear it, you'll catch it a lot better than trying to memorize and remember, which makes you feel, oh, crazy. But when you're doing it and you're studying it about your stories, you can relax because it's all original. It's all original. It's your study material so that you can have great conversations in English. Yay! My mission is to make every Japanese speaker in Japan a fabulous conversationalist and to have confidence, a quiet, natural confidence about speaking English, to share about Japan and to share about you. This country is so interesting. And for those of you who are in other countries, your country is interesting too. But I live in Japan and I work mainly with Japanese speakers of English. So my focus is on Japan and the Japanese. But I appreciate and love every country and every culture and every language. And that's why it's so, for whatever reason, English is the language used around the world right now. So in 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, 200 years, it might be another language. But the world will adjust. Slowly, slowly, the world will change over to the language that is the world's language. But for right now in history, it's English. Yeah. So that's that. Okay, right now it's English. I mean, when it was the Roman Empire, my goodness, it was Italian, or it was Italian. So yeah, English is a tool. It's only a tool for communication and connection, and it's the tool right now that is used in the world. And so I want you to be able to have some confidence and to connect with all these other English speakers who are around the world using English to share your ideas, share your opinions, and share your experiences. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here tonight. If you've been on the other webinars, thank you for that too. I've had a wonderful time connecting with you. You received an email and it said, happy birthday. Yay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Now, I can't get everyone's birthday. So I thought, how funny. I mean, it might be a fun joke to say to everybody, happy birthday. So May 22nd, 2016 is now everyone's Answer Plus Plus birthday. Happy birthday. Oh man, maybe every year I need to have Answer Plus Plus happy birthday on May 22nd, 2016. Well, that's kind of fun. Okay, well, stay tuned for next year's birthday. What will I cook up? I don't know. But the birthday present that I have for you is 1 week of fun. Try it, check it out. It's 1 week. We start tomorrow. The classroom will open up tomorrow. It's free, and it's doing the Answer Plus Plus steps. We'll be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Answer Plus Plus posting. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you'll be working with your mind maps. Tomorrow night, there's a live call to say hello. And then next Saturday, there's another live call to connect and try some Answer Plus Plus conversations. I really hope you join. I'm in there every day. I love it. I'm responding, I'm commenting, and I love learning about everyone in the classroom. You can click the link, you can sign up, and if you decide, this isn't for me, that's okay. You don't have to continue participating, but you might as well check it out. You might as well find out, is it interesting? Is it helping my English? Is it something that I can use? And you might as well let me teach you for this week. I would love to be in the classroom with you. Okay, well, let me do a check and see if anybody has any questions. If you have any questions, Yoshiko, thank you so much. I know you're in there answering questions. That's fabulous. Let me see. I'm still clicking on. Dun 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 dun. Yay. Here we go. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh my goodness. Judy, really? Oh my goodness, Judy. You're Motoko. Now see, I'm like going off in my mind map a million directions. I'm seeing all these things. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Judy, happy birthday. That is awesome. May 23rd. Well, yay. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Motoko-san, yes, my dream is huge. But the reason it's so big is because I have every confidence that it's possible. And my confidence doesn't feel like superstar. My confidence doesn't feel like, oh, I'm superior. Or my confidence isn't, oh, my ego, I can do this for you. My confidence is in you. I really know that Japanese people can speak English. One of the difficulties or one of the issues is that the English that you learned within your Japanese culture was testing. It was very, very narrowly defined for you. In fact, I'm not sure, but I think there used to be people, maybe teachers or professionals, who would say, oh, Japanese people can't speak English. No, Japanese people can't speak English. I'm not sure. Maybe you can correct me on that, but that's what I've heard. And remember, during World War II, English was out. English was a no-no during World War II, which was a very difficult time in Japan's history. This country, you as a people, had a very difficult time during World War II, as we all did. But you had fire bombings, you had the atomic bombs, you had people hiding in mountains, you had men going off and fighting. And so English was kind of put into a box when you came out of World War II. It's a very touchy topic, I know. But I want you to understand that really looking at, why can't Japanese people, or why don't we speak English? That's okay. But it can change, because now we're in 2016. And now the internet has exploded. And now you can understand, oh, there are different ways to learn. There are different ways to study. So I have a big, huge dream, but my dream it's already happening. Oh my gosh, my dream is already happening. Look at you guys are here. In fact, if you could tell people about my blog and about, webinars that I have, that would be great. I would really, really appreciate that. Oh, Judy. That's great. Let's see. I'm just kind of going through here. This is great. Everyone, thank you so much. It's just been so much fun connecting with you here. I'll be sending out more emails for you to join the online class and have a great experience. Yay! This is wonderful. So, oh, I went over the time. I didn't even realize that. It's 9:48. I'm very, very sorry. I apologize about that. I said it'd be 30 minutes. I just start talking and I just can't stop. But that's okay. So I'm the perfect person to teach you how to speak nonstop because I can speak nonstop. But I am a good listener too. I have to add that. I think I know how to listen. So, all right. Have a great evening. Thank you so much again for being here tonight. Yeah, let's enjoy our life and 2016 is continuing. We're going into June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 2017. Look how much time you have. Look how much time you have to level up your English. And man, just the world is your oyster. Yay. All right. Take care and have a good one. Bye.